What's up, everybody? We live. We live. I'm gonna turn this down to make sure I'm not echoing because I'll do that in a second. I'll echo. Everybody, I am live with Mr. Scott Yates right here. I'm so excited. He is an amazing person. And just to name a couple of things that he's doing, he is an actor. He produces his own movies. An advocate YouTuber. He specializes in his own comedy and short movies, which we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about a couple of projects that he's in. So we got so much that we got going on. So I'm going to ask you guys to give me 30 seconds while I get everything together. And I'm going to go ahead and throw in that 30-second thing. I love this thing. I think it's so that's a little promo that I did, but y'all gotta forgive me.
Right.
I'm excited. How are you doing? How's everything going on with you?
Doing well. Just trying to do my best at getting roles and just trying to stay busy. And
Oh my goodness. You're doing some amazing stuff. And like I said, like a couple of seconds ago, you are into film, your
yeah,
own films that you're doing, some movies that you're in. You're also a YouTuber yourself. So we'll start with the fact that you're a YouTuber. Could you tell everybody what you do on YouTube?
well, I'm a self-taught YouTuber. I just go out with a camera, make things myself, and I just go with it because I had nobody to help at the time. So, and I done it every day. Every day I would go do something. I'd kidnap myself or make a film or a short, and just go with it. Then that's how that started. But when it very first started, it started back in 2014 with
Mm-hmm.
Jason Shirley and Chad Dudley. We made a film called Elbow Grease. It's a feature film with Burt Reynolds in it.
Ooh,
And I was an extra. So that started it off. Then it kind of faded out for a couple of years, then it picked back up. And now I'm just full time making videos, for artists. And so I love it.
awesome, awesome.
I,
And speaking about artists, you just did a music video for Quincy. Am I saying that
Miles,
correct?
Quincy Miles. We're fixing to do another one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so what got you into because you make your music and everything your video and stuff like that. What got you into being an actor?
Okay. What got me being in it? Okay. What happened was I've always wanted to be in the movies for one, but we were sitting, the family was sitting around the couch, and the news come on. They said they needed extra for a film, and looked over at me, my wife, and said, "Hey, you ought to go try that." I was like, "They ain't gonna do nothing with me." So I filled it out, submitted. They picked me and my daughter. So
Wow.
we got to be in a Burt Reynolds' last film that I know of. He filmed, and I thought that was awesome. And I loved it ever since. And I got to meet Chad Dudley, Jason Shirley. He's the
Wow.
production and director.
Wow.
Matter of fact, I think it's still out now in theaters because they had a little trouble at first, but it just released. And now I'm been doing YouTubing. I've done that for a while. And then I got selected in Aaliyah
Ooh.
as her bodyguard. And we start filming this summer. And Sticks is director of that. And Aaliyah, they good people. Then I got a call the other night, it said, I got offered another role.
Ooh.
And that's in I see I got some many going on. Judge Not. I got a role in that one. I forget her name, but Sticks is in it too. So now when I get all that done, come back, I'm gonna start on mine. It's called Stray into Darkness.
Oh.
So I can't say too much, about that. I give it away, I'm learning. I watch. I like to act. I like to film. You name it. I love doing it. It's just to be an actor, you got to love it and have the passion for it.
Yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and put that up there as a picture of you in the movie Aaliyah, which is
Scott Yates.
Awesome, awesome. I love it. So I noticed that it says that you specialize in comedy and suspense film. Do you like doing comedies?
Yes.
Or what do you fall into? What do you see yourself doing?
I see myself as doing I'm not a mean person at the vibe. I'm just, people say I'm too nice, but I just don't see myself as a bad guy. And I just try to be funny and just, help people, and just be myself. I don't know if I can play a mean person. You know what I'm saying? And right now, I think I'm more of probably acting is come first. Then I'll do the filming and all that, when I can.
Okay. I got a couple of messages because I told folks that definitely go ahead and check out his IMDb page because it talks about the different movies that he's been in. And I noticed that you've been, let me see if I got your IMDb page up here. I don't know. I don't think I do. No, I don't. I thought it did. Sorry about that, guys. But wait. There it is. There's his IMDb page right there. There's a couple of movies that he's been in. And folks wanted me to go ahead and talk about that. And one of the things that they wanted me to point out is, could you tell us a little bit about, I guess it was called Shine in 2019. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
That's Shine. That was my first film as a moonshiner when I started back, and I had to carry act moonshiner, and it hadn't released yet, so I can't say too much about it, but it's really good. And after that, I done 7 shots. Ooh. That's gonna be a good one. And that's hadn't released yet, but it's fixing to. So they have trailers out for it. Then after that, I done As the Crow Flies, I directed, and
Mm-hmm.
I had a partner that helped me. That was my first film I've ever done,
Mm-hmm.
and he helped, with the writing and stuff like that. But it's my idea, but he, pretty much just, helped me out, Joe Ellison, and that was really fun. I had like 30 cast members.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I was director and producer and of that. But his first film, I mean, it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for a first film. But
Yes, a lot of folks wanted me to ask you about that, so I just made sure that
I
I
got a
got
big
out what the
deal.
folks wanted to ask about. Um, any, I know that you said you got some upcoming projects, and I know you said that you like to do comedy and stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
But can you see yourself? And I always ask this because I love superheroes. Could you see yourself playing in any kind of, Marvel superhero type movie?
Um, yeah, I could see myself maybe.
Hmm. I
Uh,
can see you. I can see you playing like the really nice guy in a
yeah,
superhero movie.
I mean, protect people. I just couldn't be
Hmm. Yeah, I definitely could see that.
a Joker or nothing like that. I don't think.
No, I can't see the
But
Joker, but I can
was
see
on
that you.
set.
Huh?
I was on set with a guy played on that uh, Batman.
Hmm.
I can't say no names right now, but
That's fine. That's fine.
there's some
um.
stuff I'm learning. I'm a
Hmm.
beginner, and it's taken off very well.
Hmm.
Um, I did have a manager, but
Hmm.
I just didn't want to go that route.
Okay.
So
Well, yeah, I do notice a lot of people, and I'm glad that you kind of brought that up. I do notice a lot of people, they used to go the whole manager route, but now people are like independent and stuff like that. And some folks say it works out for them and stuff like that. And so
yeah,
far, you doing pretty good.
I got
You-
some pretty good people backing me,
mhm. That's a
and
beautiful
it
thing.
did
It's
work.
always good. Yeah, it's really good when you have a good network. So, this is a question I love asking people too. It's a very basic question. What advice can you give anybody that's out there trying to do what you're doing?
Okay, number one, don't never let someone tell you can't do it. You got it in your heart and you're passionate about it, you can do it. It took me, it don't happen overnight. Now, it takes a little while, but mine just now finally taken off. And it's been 5 years maybe. So, I mean, but just stay at it,
Hmm.
stay active
Hmm.
and just
Awesome.
just follow your dream.
Hmm. That's amazing. I love that. Every time
They tell me no, I'm gonna say, watch me. I'll show
yes,
you.
yes, watch him. You're out there doing some great things, some amazing stuff. And speaking about watch you, how can people, find you and look you up?
You can look me up on Instagram as Rock, the letter N, SC 42. Um, then on Facebook, Scott Yates, and on IMDb, just Scott Yates. You'll see my picture. There's a bunch of them on there, but
There he goes. That's the one right there, guys. So if you happen to be on, I'm trying to, oh, there we go. If you're trying to look up Scott Yates on IMDb, you go ahead and do that, and you can see some of the movies that he's been known and been a part of, which is amazing. I want to say thank you so much for coming on here. All the stuff that you do is really great. So there's one thing that I think you touched on a little bit, but I just want to make sure that I ask this question. Um, are there any upcoming projects that you are going to be working on in the future?
Yes, I'm gonna, if it's in script writing right now, but I've already said on my page, Stray into Darkness. I won't do that one.
Right, you did say that earlier. Yeah. Awesome, awesome. Well, you know what? It's been a blessing. I've been actually communicating with him back and forth. You're an amazing person. You're very, very humble because your resume and your IMDb is very impressive. Do you have a YouTube channel that you might want to shout out?
Yes, it's SEY Films, Scott Yates.
Okay. And what I'm going to do, guys, when this interview is over, I'm going to link all of the information that you can find them. But I believe, and I just wanted to make sure, I believe I went ahead and I put your IMDb page in here. No, I don't have it. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and add all of that. So I'll add all your information to this so people can look you up for your future projects and anything. Is there anything else that you want to do? Any shout outs or anything like
Yeah,
that?
I want to shout out to Akeem Bozeman. He's my buddy. Um, and Jason Shirley, he's my buddy. They all supported me, helped me. Chad Dudley. Um, it's just Miles. He's helped. You know, he's been a good supporter. Really, you know, thanking everybody because that I've helped, and I try to help anybody because I know how it is. First starting out, it's hard. You get frustrated, and you try not to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, just calm down, just you'll get it. You know, just take your time. But like I say, I just everything just took off, and I'm glad.
Yeah. And you know something, you're a very humble and amazing person. I get such great vibes from you, and I can understand why you said that you can't see yourself playing a villain or anything like that. But you know what? I've seen your acting and you're really good. So if you did play a villain, I believe you could pull it off too. But
I would probably try it, but you know,
see,
especially
I suggested it first.
well, you know, I start filming next month.
Mm-hmm.
Judge Not, and then I think we do Aaliyah. Um, it's an honor to do that. And, you know, play Scott Gallen. You know, he dies. You know, the plane crash with Aaliyah, and you know that's a very big part because you know this true story.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, we're going to tell the right way. We're not going to, you know, show the bad things or nothing like that. It's all going to be untold,
Mm-hmm.
I believe.
Of
So,
Aaliyah. So that's coming out soon. So
yes.
that's this right here. It's the untold story of Aaliyah, and
Yes.
Scott Yates plays the bodyguard and everything. And I'm glad that you said that they're gonna kind of keep to the storyline of her real life. So that's a really good thing, especially those who are Aaliyah fans, because you know when she was her untimely death, she was taken from us a little too soon.
She was. She was just blooming. I mean, she would be another Beyonce, I think.
You know, a lot of people have said that. I had discussions with other people, and they were like, she was of her time, and she would have been, if not, well, put it this way, Beyonce would have been looking up to her in a sense because she was amazing. She was phenomenal, you know.
Yeah, I'm
And I'm
telling you,
glad they're doing the story, you know, about this.
the cast and crew of that, I've met all of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be awesome. We
It's going
got,
to be awesome. Wow, wow. Can you give us
we got,
like I don't want to.
you
Can
can
you give
look
us
on
like
the
a
page and see,
okay?
you know, I can't remember.
You know what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
He was like, "Nah, you look on the page. Go look on the page."
I don't want to, say something wrong.
That yeah, I'm not going to do that to you. I'm not going to do that to you, guys. Untold with Aaliyah. Scott Yates plays the bodyguard. It's a story that I can't wait to come out. Congratulations on your part. You know, that's is amazing. And you know what? Thank you so much for coming on my show because you are amazing. Were you going to say something else?
Yes. I want to do a shout out to Jeff Smith. He got me that part.
Yes, Jeff Smith. I had the blessing of interviewing him twice.
He was the bodyguard, and he taught for me, and I guess I looked for him. He went to Elton John, and I went to Scott Gallen. Mm-hmm. So I think it all worked out very well.
Mm-hmm. So this is amazing.
It's gonna be great. We got great vibes. Everybody gets along good.
Mm-hmm. Man, you know what? Mm-hmm. I can't wait for it to come out. It's going to be amazing. What I would like to do is I always do this with my guests. I always like to have them come back to kind of give us an update of what they're doing. For those who are tuning in now or they're tuning in later, you guys, again, I'm interviewing Scott Yates. He is an amazing, there it is. I took it off. I'm sorry. He's an amazing guy. I can't wait to see you bring the character of life. So again, you play the bodyguard in Untold, right?
Yeah, I'm Aaliyah's bodyguard, yes.
Okay. So he plays the bodyguard. So you guys can actually go look it up on IMDb. Untold is on there. Please give it a review. Do you have a date when it's actually coming out?
It's gonna be out by the end of 2021.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Judge not, I'm a doctor. So I'm gonna be a doctor.
Oh, you're gonna be a doctor?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Dr. Yates.
Dr. Yates. I can see you being a doctor.
I can see it. I'm just kidding. Yes, I love the film family. I love people gets along with everybody, and you'll have a bad apple in a bunch sometimes, but
right
here lately, everybody like me, they just
everybody getting along.
Yeah.
Well, you seem like somebody that can get along, because I've been talking back and forth on Facebook, and you just seem like a really stand-up guy. So like I said before, congratulations on your part. I want to just wish you many blessings on future shows, and I also would love from the bottom of my heart if you came back, because you mentioned Jeff Smith. I interviewed him twice.
Yes.
So and I'm about to do it again because he's got some more stuff on his plate. So I'm sure that you'll be putting some more stuff on your plate as well. So come back and tell our show what you're doing and all that other good stuff.
Reach out to you.
Yes, thank you, Jeff Smith. I want to thank Jeff Smith. I want to thank you. And talking to you, you had mentioned Hakeem, who I'm going to be interviewing actually on the 26th, Monday the 26th at 8:00. So I'm pretty excited about that too. So, yeah. So
I'm trying to get a couple more in the works that wants to, So.
All right, Mr. Yates, you are amazing. So I want to thank you for coming on the show. Part 2, guys, is coming about. He's going to talk about some upcoming projects. As you could tell, he wasn't able to talk about everything. So I know a lot of folks wanted you to elaborate on some stuff, but you said you couldn't do it. So we're not going to put him out there. But I am going to invite you back. And so when you are able to talk about it, you can go ahead and tell our audience. So thank you so much for coming on my show.
And thank you for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, and one more thing before I go, and I didn't say this for my last one. I got to tell my audience, I love you, man.